It's 54 degrees and sunny out right now. Maybe the last clear day we'll get for a while. Tomorrow the rain moves in, and with it, the unpredictable weather that always defines this time of year in Texas. Down here, where the bottomlands flood easy and the bridges disappear under muddy water overnight, timing is everything. In 2 days, the temperature is supposed to drop close to 10 degrees, which means this might be our last solid chance to hunt before winter sets in hard. I check my quiver. Only a few arrows left after the last outing, but even with limited gear, I'm excited. The pigs are out there. We've seen their fresh rooting. Their tracks press deep in the soft dirt, signs of their nightly raids. All that's left now is to get close enough to take the shot. The morning air feels calm and crisp, the kind of stillness that makes every footstep sound too loud. As we ease through the trees, I can feel the anticipation tightening my chest. Then suddenly, movement. Dark shapes cutting across the ridge. Pigs? Someone whispers. A group has broken from cover, feeding just out in the open. One big black hog stands tall on the hilltop, broad and slow-moving, unaware of us. We've got two choices: swing wide and circle with the wind, or trust what we're feeling right now and take a direct approach. The wind keeps shifting, unpredictable, swirling through the trees. Sometimes instinct matters more than planning. We decide to move straight in. The pigs are close. 200, maybe 250 yards. And the oak tree ahead of us might be hiding a whole sounder. We creep closer, the grass brushing against our legs, bows drawn and ready. My rangefinder flickers in the brush, hard to read, but I can tell the lead sow is inside 50 yards, maybe 40. She's a big one, feeding steady, the kind you can feel through the tension of the string even before you shoot. If she'll step a few feet left, I'll have her broadside at 25. The wind stirs again, soft but steady enough. Everything slows down, the sound, the motion, even my breathing. Then it happens. The bow snaps, the arrow flies, and the big sow jerks hard before crashing into the thicket. It's a solid hit. Before I can even think about following her, more movement ripples across the field. Another hog steps out, a heavy boar with broad shoulders, followed by two more behind him. They grunt low, uneasy but not panicked. We freeze, not daring to move. The sound of them crunching through leaves echoes in the stillness. Tyler crouches 20 yards off, bow drawn. The boar turns slightly, quartering toward him. He releases, the arrow slicing through the air. But the boar drops fast, ducking the shot and tearing off into the brush. The whole group scatters, dust and noise exploding all around us. Then silence again. They haven't gone far. You can almost feel them watching from the shadows. We stay low and reposition, pushing into a heavier patch of cover. The pigs are alert now but confused. Their noses work the air, but the shifting wind hides us. One big sow glances our way for a moment, then drops her head again. The opening we've been waiting for finally appears. Tyler steadies his aim, and his shot lands perfectly. The boar bolts, crashes through the brush and falls silent. "Got her," he says quietly. The adrenaline hits, then slowly fades, replaced by focus. We have 2 pigs down, maybe 3. The last one took a hard shot before disappearing, and now we've got to track her. Tracking in Texas bottomland isn't easy. The thick brush and soft soil swallow blood trails fast. We move slow, scanning every leaf, every shadow. Then I spot it. A faint line of red glistening on a stem. We follow, and after a few more yards, the body comes into view. A massive sow lying still in the grass, her hide gleaming in the sunlight. Easily 175 pounds, maybe more. The kind that's been ruling her territory for months. Tyler grins when he sees her. "That's a monster," he says. And he's right. Up close, you can see the details. The rough bristles, the gray tips on her coat, the small cutters starting to grow. She's old and strong, the type that survived plenty of close calls. We drag her into the shade of a cottonwood, breathing hard but proud. There's no emotion in these animals when one of their own goes down. The rest scatter, regroup, and move on like nothing happened. It's wild nature at its rawest. We take a moment to respect her size, her power, and then get back to work. The Texas sun may be soft now, but it doesn't take long for me to spoil it. These pigs are perfect this time of year, thick with winter fat, feeding heavy on roots and acorns. They'll make great eating, good clean meat for the freezer. "We'll hang her tonight," Tyler says, wiping sweat from his face. "She'll freeze by morning. The temperature's dropping fast and the storm's on its way." Timing couldn't be better. As we start loading up, I think about how every hunt feels like a puzzle. We've studied these pigs for weeks. Trail cameras, tracks, feeding patterns, wind directions. Every move has to make sense, every sound calculated. But in the end, it always comes down to instinct. When you see them, when you feel the moment, you just know. I look at the camera and say, if you want to learn everything we know about hunting wild hogs, how to track them, what terrain they love, how to read the signs, check the link in the description. We've put everything we've learned into one guide. The camera pans across the thickets, showing tall grass, oak shadows, and the fading Texas sun turning orange behind the trees. This is late season hunting. When the air is heavy, the pigs are fat, and every moment feels like the last calm day before the storm. We haul the sow deeper into the shade. The smell of earth and pine thicken the air. Somewhere out there, more pigs are moving through the brush, unaware that we'll be back soon. After the rain, after the cold, when the weather clears again. Because in Texas, you don't wait for the perfect day. You hunt when the chance comes. You take what the land gives you. And today it gave us plenty.